Hello everyone, welcome to another recorded Go Battle League Great League battle. It's Snorlax Starmie here, and today what we are going to be looking at one of my best teams so far in the Great League. I've only played a couple battles with it, but it's got me. Every battle I've played, I've won, and I've completely won lead. I've been facing a lot of grass lead. So things like Furrowthorn, things like Abomasnow, things like Venusaur, Meganium, Serperior, and Chestnut. So that's some of the things that you're going to see on the lead. And in my last set of five, I had all five grass leads. One was Abomasnow, one was Roserade, one was Furrowthorn, one was Chestnut, and one was an Ivysaur, I believe. So that's going to be one of the things that's really nice about this team. And I'm going to give a shout out to one of my best PvP friends and Sylph League mentors and competitors. His name is Dave, and he has been in the local Sylph League with myself and a couple other people for a long time. He's the tournament organizer for our community, and he gave me the idea of this team, and I immediately liked it. And he runs it with Shadow Machamp on in the back, without normal Machamp, but with Shadow Machamp, which means this Machamp's going to perform a little bit differently. But I happen to have a Community Day Machamp with Payback, so it's going to be really nice to see. And I don't have a Shadow Machamp, and I don't have the resources to build one, so I think the team will be just as good with a regular Machamp. But I think you should try it out with a Shadow Machamp if you have a Shadow Machamp. So shout out to Dave for creating this team, and we're going to check this out right now in this video. So let's get into the first battle. I am at rank 14, and he is at rank 17 right now. This team propelled him through last night's GBL night, the Go Battle Night. So let's get into the first battle. So Talonflame versus Politoed. This is a complete lead loss. We're going to be switching into the Wigglytuff to get ahead on energy here and hoping to see what's going to come in. Are we going to see a double fighter backline, a double grass backline? Politoed usually comes with an ABB team. It's usually Politoed BB is pretty much what I've usually seen. Or it could be another Mudboy in the back. So it could be Politoed, Whiscash, and something else. And it's actually going to be a Donphan with Mudslap. So this is worse for us than a Donphan with Counter. When I usually see Donphan, I do see them running Counter. So that's going to be a little learning curve here, but this is going to one-shot the Donphan if it lands, and it does not. And we're just going to pretty much go for as many charms as we can, and then come in with Talonflame and farm down with these resisted Incinerates. I don't believe that Donphan has any rock moves. I think it's all resisted. I think it has Play Rough, Earthquake, and Dig or something like that. What's it going to be? It's going to be an Earthquake. That's still a lot of damage, but that is not enough to take us out, and it is resisted. We are able to Incinerate down, and they are going to bring back in that Politoed. Now we can go for a shield here and even ourselves out on shields. And then I'm looking to go for a Brave Bird and then swap into the Machamp here if they shield it. And it will, no matter what, I'm swapping into the Machamp. If they don't shield it, I'm definitely swapping into the Machamp. So we're going to go for the Brave Bird. This is going to take out the Politoed, and it does not land. So we're coming in with the Machamp to look to counter down. And I'm hoping to not get hit with an Earthquake. That would not be good. A Blizzard would be fine, but Earthquake I do not want to see. So I'm going to have to shield the second Weather Ball, and they are actually going to be bringing in a Honchkrow, and this Honchkrow is running something that I don't know what it is, and it's definitely not Snarl. It's probably, I have no idea what this is, but it's going to pretty much get deleted. That's actually Peck, I see, which is not a very good move. If you're going to run Honchkrow, please run it with Snarl. There's no use to run it with Peck. It did delete my Shadow Machamp, but there's so many things that you're going to want Snarl for. There's really no use to run the thing with Peck. So I'm going to shield up this Weather Ball, and I think this game's in the bag unless they can get to another Weather Ball. Can I get to a Flame Charge, or are they going to get to a Weather Ball first? And they get to a Weather Ball! Politoed is so spammy, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played there to my opponent. I feel kind of bad losing against a team with two Pokemon with the wrong moves, but I guess I'll take it. Let's get into the next battle there. I didn't play that as well as I could. The lead losses really are not good with this team. So let's get into the next battle here, and this is going to be a really nice one to show you how well this team can perform. And the first battle being a loss, this is still a strong team, everyone. It's really, really fun to play. It's hard to get used to, but it uses three Pokemon that probably most Great League PvPers will have. Um, if you don't have them, then I think any of these three. I think that Talonflame is the most important of the three to build, just because it is seems to be the strongest for me. But I think that definitely Wigglytuff and Machamp you should already have built, and if you do not have them built, then I think you should build them soon. So let's get into the next battle here, up against Kobakhan Gian. Welcome to the show here. Let's get into it. Talonflame versus Whimsicott. Lead win here. This is super nice. We're resisting Charm, and Incinerate's doing so much damage, and they're staying in. So this looks like a Talonflame sweeping team here. If they're staying in with Whimsicott versus Talonflame, they're probably trying to take it down as fast as possible with Charm. So we're going to go for Flame Charge. This is going to get a shield and boost our attack, and they actually swap into a Bastiodon, which is going to get met with a Shadow, with a regular Machamp here, and pretty much going to get completely countered down by the Machamp. I'm not going to throw any energy just because I don't need to. In essence, I'm gonna have to soak up a flamethrower or a Stone Edge, and it's a flamethrower. That is not good, but that does little damage, just tickles, and we're gonna completely be able to counter down with the fighting type fast moves. So let's get into this matchup up against. Oh, the Whimsicott comes back in, and we go down to a Charm. That is unfortunate, everyone. That is not what we like to see. So we're going to go for a Flame Charge right away. I just lost a whole bucket and a half of energy there. So we're going to go for a Flame Charge here. That is not good that we lost that. And they let that go, and what is in the bag? And it's going to be another Politoed. You know that I don't really like, I kind of like Politoed. I run it a lot, but I kind of don't like it when I have to see it on the opponent's end. So what I really want to do here is get a shield. I need to see a shield from this Politoed. And they're loading up on energy because they know we can't do much unless we land a Brave Bird, which we don't. We're swapping into the Wigglytuff and looking to just double shield and charm down. And that is, I think this is a good battle. I think I can double shield. I have to shield the Earthquake. Are they going for Earthquake? Oh, they have Surf. Okay. So again, wrong moves. Do not run Surf on a Politoed. Just my advice. So, should I let this go? I'm going to shield this just because. And it's a Blizzard. So that's really good that I shielded that. And we're going to be able to charm down. That they do not have spammy Weather Ball. We're just able to charm down. That is going to be a GG. So if they had Weather Ball, that would have been a completely different situation. But, if you're watching this, do not run Surf on Politoed. Just use Weather Ball and Blizzard. That's what you're going to want to see. All right. Into the next one. Another win with that team. It's super, super nice. It's quite a team. I give full credit to Dave Blue Crab Cards who created it. I completely give him credit, and I'm using it, and it's going really well, so I just want to share it with anyone else who's watching. So Talonflame versus Swampert, a lead loss. We're going to come into the Machamp. Even though Machamp is not our hardest counter to Swampert, we're going to come in with it anyway. And they decide to bring in a Skarmory, which they're going to get met with a payback here, and I'm hoping that we land this. If we can land a payback, this is going to do so much neutral damage to the Skarmory. Are we going to land a payback? Boom! That's a lot of damage. We're going to be shielding a Sky Attack and completely countering down with this Machamp. Sky Attack would have been taking us out. We're just going to counter down with 3 counters there. And then what is going to come into the matchup against this Machamp? Always going to be the good old Swampert again. And we do get off a Cross Chop here. That looked like CMP, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm not familiar with the CMP animations. If it is this CMP, we get a shield, so it's probably CMP. It was not CMP, which is very interesting. And am I going to be able to get to another Cross Chop? No, I am not. And they loaded up on a ton of energy here. So Swampert with energy against a Wigglytuff where Sludge Wave can one-shot. This is not good. So we're going to come in with the Wigglytuff and just try to output as much damage as we can with Charm. And they're not throwing, which something tells me this is Hydro Cannon bait. So we're going to let this go. If this is a Sludge Wave, this is horrible. That's a Hydro Cannon bait, which is great. And we're going to be able to shield once and then farm down. I may swap into the Talonflame even. I think the Talonflame has a little bit more play depending on what's in the back. So I am actually going to stay in and not swap into Talonflame. And they actually have an Umbreon, so our win condition lies in this Wigglytuff here. We're resisting all the dark moves, and taking neutral from last resort, which we're going to catch on the Talonflame. They're going to not be happy about that because this is going to do, well, neutral damage, but a lot less than foul play, I believe. And we're just going to try to bait a shield away with this flame charge, and that is going to be a good battle. Well played there. My opponent does realize it's over and surrenders. Alright, into the next one. This is the last battle. This team is super good, everyone. I got a 4 out of 5 set with it. It's super strong. And we're going to catch a Snover here, which could turn into an Ultra League XL Abomasnow. I'm hoping to build one soon. So I'm going to catch this dude. And then, what rank am I going to be at? 15? Please give me the 15. And I reach rank 15 on a video. This is amazing, everyone. This team is getting me so far in GBL. Wow, this is awesome. And I got 5 rare candies. Oh, nice. All right, so let's get into the next battle here with this team. And this is the last one. This is an awesome team. Try it out in the Great League. It's super, super awesome. Alrighty, so let's get into the first battle up against Crowtree13. Welcome to the show here. Talonflame versus... Let me see the Ferrothorn. It is actually going to be a Swampert, which is a complete lead loss. We're going to be swapping into our Machamp and see if we can get ahead on energy here with counter, and we actually catch a Hydro Cannon. So, I'm reading that Ferrothorn is going to be in the back, and it's actually a Muddy Water Shield bait, which that is unfortunate. I did not want to shield a Muddy Water Shield bait. And they actually have a Galarian Stunfisk, which is similar to a Ferrothorn there in the respect that it is a Steel type and it's pretty tanky. But I'm reading, so double ground. This is a complete like ABA team, I'm thinking. So I think we might see something like Meganium or Jumpluff or I'm not sure, Nidoqueen maybe in the back. Who knows what we're going to see. So we're going to counter down the Galarian Stunfisk, and we're probably going to see the Swampert come back in. And, oh, it's actually an Alolan Marowak. Yeah, see, this is an ABA team. Ground, Alolan Marowak, ground. I was thinking, like, more on the lines of Nidoqueen or Golbat or something like that, but they are going to get paid back, and they shield it, which is very unfortunate. We do not like to see paybacks shielded. We're coming in with the Talonflame, hoping to go for a Brave Bird and one-shot the Alolan Marowak. This is just going to be Shadow Bone or Ball. I don't think they're throwing Bone Club. It is Shadow Bone, which is fine. That's a lot of damage, but still. And they bring back in the Shadow Swampert, which, you know, I regret shielding this, but I think that my win condition lies in Wigglytuff. And I did shield another Muddy Water Shield bait. I was hoping to shield a Hydro Cannon, but I didn't shield a Hydro Cannon. I'm thinking that they're going to throw a Hydro Cannon now if they want to take out my Talonflame. So we do get the attack boost with that Flame Charge, and I don't want to get hit with another Muddy Water or a Hydro Cannon, so we're going to go for Flame Charge. This is going to take out the Shadow Swampert, and then my win condition lies in Wigglytuff here. I think that Wigglytuff can take out this backline pretty nicely of Alolan Marowak, and I'm hoping I'll be able to get to a Brave Bird. If they go for Bone Club, then I will be able to get to a Brave Bird. And am I going to be able to get to a Brave Bird? Yes. And this is going to be a good battle. This is going to one-shot the Alolan Marowak. And we are going to boom. Takes out the Alolan Marowak. And a 3 Pokemon win. And that is going to be a good battle. Very, very well played there to my opponent. So, wow, this team is super, super strong. And I really think you should try it out in the Open Great League.